Charles Boney is serving a life sentence for a crime he says he did not commit, the murders of Jill, Brad, and Kim Cam. David Cam was found not guilty of killing his family after a third murder trial in which Boney testified against him. Tonight, Boney has a message for David Cam.
Someone is lying. Someone's not telling the truth. Yet here you are, and David Cam is a free man.
People lie, and I'm no different. I lied.
Boney was the prosecution's star witness in David Cam's third murder trial. He told the jury the same version of events.
I can tell you why David Cam's a free man, and I'm not trying to use the race card. I'm clearly an African American in a predominantly white area, and I do believe that. I think race played a big part in it.
Can I get your reaction to David Cam's acquittal? I know you testified in his third trial. What is your reaction to him being a free man?
It's all about freedom. That's what he wanted. He got it. And I can't be bitter about it. At the end of the day, David Cam has to answer to God. People get away with stuff all the time.
Now Boney spends his time behind bars studying the evidence from his own case.
I work on my case absolutely every day. There's no days off. I'll say boldly that I will be out one day. I might be 80. I might be 75, 60, who knows? 225 years is not in my future. The good Lord has something else planned. He has something in store for me.
If David Cam is watching this interview, what would you want him to know?
That I forgive you. All he has to do is step up and do the right thing, go to the prosecutor and say, hey, you can't charge me again. This man should be home with his family. I'm with mine, he should be home with his.
Do you think about Kim, Jill, and Brad Cam?
Oh, this is like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about the case. I see them every day. I have a picture of them on my wall. I think about them, I pray about them.
Part of the deal is Victim Services has to contact victims and let them know that we are talking to you and let them know that we're doing an interview with you. What do you want your victims to know about Charles Boney now?
Well, first of all, I don't have victims because I'm not the one that pulled the trigger. So I don't feel responsible for anyone's deaths. I want to make that very clear. Your killer is walking out there free. He's out there with you. He's out there to date anyone he wants. I think he'll kill again. There are 3 beautiful people that are no longer here with us. And like I said, I'm not responsible for their actual deaths, but I am responsible in the fact that I didn't do anything about it. I could have easily called 911. I could have went straight to the police department after leaving there and say, hey, you know what? I went to sell this guy a gun and he killed his entire family. I just came from there. I need help. I know I got to go back to prison, but so what? It would have been a very different story. In fact, I'd be just now getting out of prison.
Let me ask you a direct question. Is this an act?
Is this an act?
Is this an act, or is this the real Charles Boney?
America loves a comeback. They do. No matter how bad you are, no matter what you've ever done, America loves to see people change their lives for the better. Some people are a little less forgiving than others. I mean, look what they did to my buddy Pete Rose. He just gambled a little bit and they kept him out of the Hall of Fame. Look how innocent that is. This is a murder case. 2 beautiful children and their beautiful mom. Way bigger than gambling or something like that. So I don't expect people to be forgiving and to look past me and think, oh, he's a great guy. Yeah, let's write him or whatever. It's not going to be that easy. But then again, I'm not looking for it either. All I'm trying to do is impress my Lord and Savior. That's all that matters. And no, it's not an act.
Charles Boney also spoke to me about one of his biggest regrets, who comes to visit him in prison, and even addressed his so-called foot fetish that became a part of David Cam's defense. See more of our interview on WDRB.com.